What's going on, people? This is Inflewence, and today I have Fans Toys ICEMAN FT-30B, and I'm on a new setup today, so we're going to see how this goes. I got a new camera set up, and I'm hoping it works out. Off the bat, I like this guy. It's par for the course. Has the same huge backpack as, well, maybe not as huge because it's a little more flat than Goose, but it's still a huge backpack, and they transform similar to each other. So let's get started.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
I'm hoping the sound is good for this setup. I'm not sure, can't tell. Here's this face sculpt. Face sculpt is fine, it's great, it's all right. I definitely like it. His accessories, he has two guns here. Just a simple sculpt. Move the handles up. Have a card. Have a new face. There we go. It's like kind of mouth open face. You got this booklet, which is cool, and you have this little extra piece that kind of tells you what you need to do, so I guess you don't break it. And the box is super big, way bigger. It didn't come with any extra accessories. Maybe they had like leftover boxes or something, and just normal Fans Toys box. I just dropped the figure and I think I broke something, but it is kind of unstable. He has the same mechanism here that goes up and back like that on his feet, and he is back heavy, so if it just goes a little bit like that, he's falling backwards. And here he is compared to his brethren. Articulation, you have arms that go all the way around. You have 90 degrees on the up. Raise it up a little bit. You have an elbow that gets you 90 degrees. You have a waist bend. Wait, do you have a waist bend? Let me see. A swivel. I didn't realize he didn't have a swivel. I didn't really watch any reviews, so yeah, that's a big limitation. Got the feet, the legs. Of course, the backpack gets in the way, so you see that. Has the knees. Of course, the backpack gets in the way. So there's a lot of limitations with this guy, and they stem from the backpack. So I mean, take it what you will. Stand on the shelf, they look fine, they look great. See his legs, he got the toe tilt, goes down, and I already showed this little thing. And he has heel spurs that are useless, kind of. Not useless, but they don't really do too much. I'm all discombobulated. You gotta excuse me with this new camera. It's a lot more bulky. It's kind of overkill for a review, but trying to learn it. So spins all the way around. You get up about that much, you get down about that much, and this stuff back here is wobbly, but that's because I don't have it exactly how it should be, and that's the fin I broke, so that's not great. Took a dive off my table because he's back heavy. As soon as he gets stood up and you move him back, he'll fall backwards. Get him transformed. Move the head around. I believe you have to do that. Move this up here like that. It's almost just like Goose. So you move that in, the hand in. You move this out a little bit so you can get this out, and then you move it up. I like to pull these out now because you want to get them out, and then pull that up because it makes it easier. can pull that up too. As you saw, it wasn't that bad to pull it up without doing that, but you're really supposed to do it like that. Then you can move this in and close that down, and close this up. It's just the same as Goose. Pull it out while you're moving this around, move it out while you're moving it around, and you put it back in a little bit. So over here is the same. Just fold the fist up, push the fist in, move this up here, move that out a little bit, then push it back down so you can get it all the way. Move that up, move it out, move it over, out, move it down, move it in, and then push that back down, and you can clamp this closed to keep it this closed. You can put that down like that. Legs are a little different. Move this out like that, just to get it out of the way. Then you want to move this out like that, move this up, push this in, and this is the final way that this thing goes. So again, over here, you want to move this out of, it's tabbed in right here. Try to get it untabbed while you move this out. There we go. Then fold it up like that. Then you can just leave it similar. Fold this, the feet in all the way. Fold this in up like that. Both sides. Both sides. Now you move this out. Again, kind of move this stuff out the way so you can fold this, the leg out, in order to get this folded down. And this goes over top of this time, so you got to kind of be careful not to scrape up any paint. And get this in there. It's a little notch there, notch, no, it's not a notch up there, it's just that notch right there with that little tip. There we go. Move that back together. Make sure this stuff is out. You might as well pull this stuff out too. So get this, this should be tabbed in there, so you want to untab it there, and then it's tabbed in right here, and you want to untab that. Now you want to untab this up and move this stuff out from under all of this. I'll move this back just to get it out the way. I'm just untabbing this really just to get it out the way, but it's like underneath this, so you can kind of push that down so you can get some room to move this back, and you kind of just move it back like that. And then this in the front, you can just move this down and it just goes all the way down. That's why you move the head. Get this, have this up like this so it can stay in some type of form. Then you can push this all the way down. This is hard. Like it took a lot. I was thinking I was breaking it, but I kind of wasn't. It just took a lot to push in. There you go. And now all this stuff, this is a pain because you got to get all this around this. So that's why I'm doing it now. I'm gonna move this out, move this little piece out here like that, then push it together. You can move this out, like it's on this double hinge, it kind of moves up and out. And it's over, it's an over under. There you go, like that. And then you move this up here, kind of get this, you can see it. You can move this down a little bit. This will move up here and peg in there. Same thing here. If you had it, if you didn't break yours, move it up and peg it in. So there's that. Then move this out. Again, move this up here like that, and then you can move this out because it kind of goes over top of it. Move that in there, pull this down and push it in. This goes up here, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's just fix this leg, pull this out, get this leg moved in so we can kind of get it together. Move it in like that. That one went in. Oh no, that's not in. Move this back too so it's out of your way. You can close this. You might as well. Wanna get this stuff up like this. Don't close this yet because you want to move this back. Now as this is moving back, you want to move these up. Make sure these things stay up. This moves up like that, moves up, just so you can get it out the way and kind of in there, because then this bar is going to go down. You want this bar to go down in between these. On like that. Once you can get that bar in there, not sure if you can see that, then you can kind of push this down, then move this all up. And move this to closer. Now you can move these things up here like this, because, and that may fall off. That's just on the clip. That's not broke. Just clip that. It's back. Get that bar in there. Move this up. Continue. Make sure that the fins are out the way. It goes in there like that. And both of them came off. So what you gonna do? And why they came off is because this kind of goes under that as well. Put that under there. And you kind of gotta put that under there. Fold that down. You can kind of see how it's gonna end up. There we go. This as well. Move this down here and peg this up there. I know I cheated, but then you can put this back on, and it's a peg here that pegs there. This, of course, bar, and this pegs underneath. And there's a peg right here. These little clips clip onto the wing right there. So that's why they fall off, and I think that's why they made them. So you can just move this up, push this in here just to get it where it needs to go. I think. Trying. There we go. Just like that. Flawless transformation. I know. Let's do the other one. Move that up. I didn't have this much trouble when I did it the first time, but I also wasn't behind this big old camera either, so Get that. Then you put this up here. It tabs in right there on both sides. And voila. There you go. You have an airplane. And it has landing gear. Pull the landing gear out. Here you go. You have landing gear here. Pull that out. Works well. Wheels. Bring in the guns. Of course, you can put them under here. And guns on airplanes look proper. And there you go. Not much to say. You got the yellow and silver here with the black, and cockpit opens up, I believe. Thought I had it open before. Probably too hard. Here we go. Cockpit opens up. You see the seats inside. And yeah, I'll show you comparison to all three planes. I just happen to have one all together. And there we go for Iceman. All right, so if you enjoyed this review, please leave me a like, subscribe, and share, and I'll get it with you in another one. Peace.
You know, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.